At its height, the British Empire was the largest the world had ever seen. It began as a handful of small colonies on distant shores, but over 3 centuries, it expanded to cover nearly a quarter of the Earth's land and people. This story is not just about power and conquest. It's about how a small island nation built a global network that shaped the modern world. In the 1500s and 1600s, Britain was not yet a superpower. Spain and Portugal dominated overseas trade, but British merchants, explorers, and pirates were hungry for opportunity. They learned shipbuilding, navigation, and finance at a level few others matched. Driven by trade and the search for new markets, they established colonies in North America, the Caribbean, and India. What began as trading posts soon became footholds of empire. By the 1700s, Britain had developed something different: a powerful navy and a culture of commerce. Its merchants, backed by the Royal Navy, could move goods, people, and ideas faster than rivals. The British East India Company, a private corporation with its own army, became the spearhead of imperial expansion in Asia. In North America, British settlers built colonies that would later become the United States and Canada. In India, British influence grew until it effectively controlled a subcontinent of hundreds of millions of people. The Industrial Revolution supercharged this growth. Britain became the first industrial nation, producing textiles, iron, ships, and railways on a massive scale. It needed raw materials and markets, and its empire provided both. Steamships and the telegraph tied far-flung territories together in ways no empire had ever managed before. London turned into the financial capital of the world, funding railroads in India, mines in Africa, and ports in Australia. By the 19th century, the British Empire stretched from Canada to New Zealand, from the Caribbean to Hong Kong. It was said that the sun never sets on the British Empire, because somewhere, at every hour of the day, Britain ruled. This network was held together by the Navy, a global trade system, and a belief in British institutions, law, education, and governance, and a certain vision of order. English became the language of commerce and diplomacy. Railways, legal codes, and parliamentary ideas spread across continents. But empire always had two faces. Alongside progress and infrastructure came exploitation and resistance. Britain's wealth grew enormously, but much of it came from the labor and resources of colonized peoples. Revolts, independence movements, and wars were a constant reminder that the empire was built on unequal power. The American Revolution showed the cost of overreach, and in India and Africa, people resisted British rule again and again. In the 20th century, 2 world wars drained Britain's strength. The United States and the Soviet Union rose as new superpowers. One by one, colonies demanded and won independence. India in 1947, dozens of African nations in the 1950s and 60s, and Hong Kong in 1997 marked the end of direct rule. Yet the British Empire left a legacy: global trade routes, democratic institutions in many countries, and English as a world language. The Commonwealth of Nations today is a softer echo of that empire. Independent countries linked by history. The story of the British Empire is a story of ambition, innovation, and contradiction. A small island used ships, commerce, and ideas to shape an entire planet. Its rise shows how trade and technology can create global power. Its fall shows the limits of empire and the power of people to demand freedom. Even now, the world's legal systems, rail networks, financial markets, and even sports still carry the imprint of Britain's global century. Understanding how the British Empire ruled the world helps us understand the modern age. Borders, languages, economies, and cultures today were shaped by that era. It is a reminder that great power brings both opportunity and responsibility, and that no empire, no matter how vast, lasts forever.